On YouTube, it's Outside DIY, VIP Gym. This has a decent water line. It's not going to submerge, but this I found this cutting with two others, and it's doing okay, I think. And I got this onion right here, and I found this statue. This guy is supposed to be like 84,000 times 84,000 something, but and then I'm repotting this. I'm gonna just show you guys rather than talk. I'm not in a real talking mood, but this is where I'm trying to sprout some. It's just out of a food container, and these are pepper seeds, just from jalapeno pepper. So hopefully some of them will start germinating, and then we'll see. Hopefully the roots and things. So I'm real excited if this works. So I gotta wear this mask. I couldn't really finish it, and the Velcro isn't really. I gotta actually cut what I was making and got safety glasses. But I came here just to show you guys all these. Not all, it's not a lot, but it's enough. Plastic bottles. They're plastic bottles that I clean, and I try to turn into potters and DIY projects, rock collections and things, and just random materials and things to sort out. And got a leather coat there, and some all the empty packs of cigarettes that I smoke. Those become small parts storage containers. Little spider house mansions, these little jars. I could put little spiders in them, but I'm not really into the live but I keep this here just to
ready to arm. Message.
just to keep my I'm gonna wear this hat today, just to keep my place organized. And then I'm going to basically have something to do, just have something to do, and have stuff for YouTube to try to look at. I have all kinds of bottles. I really like these symmetrical types. These turn into nice sponge filters and things. But I'm getting ready to show you guys what grew outside. Today is March 10th or 11th. So let's go ahead and try to do that. So let's start off with this front lawn. It's really nice, but type of grass. I don't know what it is. There's snail eggs in here. So I got a bunch of this. There's some clovers. I really don't know exactly how to flower design yet. But I just like seeing flowers, and hopefully these might get some flowers. So this is my avocado tree. It's in a bucket because I don't want worms, and it helps clear up water and things. Another situation is you could chew on grass and stuff, and if you chew on grass, it's actually it's actually a little bit sweet at first, and tastes pretty good. I got an onion right here, and there's really not much else. Maybe some of these nice clover type things, oats, but I got that in a container keep it more watery. There's this thing in the filter. This is actually a filter, but people refer to this stuff as cilantro. But it's got some violet flowers. This I thought was a grape seed, but it looks like it's one of another. And it's real branchy. I really don't like the branchy stuff. And it gets a little prickly and thorny, so I really don't know actually. So I found another drum. I need to work on this. It's actually half the size. This is like a 5-gallon or 20-gallon actually. Ah, man, I'm not sure how the apple tree is. This one has some good roots, but these other ones didn't have some good roots. I've got these bamboos. They were leafed, and I was trying to clone them and things, but they didn't make it. But I got this branch, this apple tree, helping this larger. I don't know what this is called, but I really like the leaf patterns. I found it. There's 3 branches. They're really nice looking. I see them desirable in lizard keeping and things. And all I got is, and these things turn out really nice for some. And most of my like potted stuff is in a container to give it more water. These plants, there's just so much growing. I could, harvest, things. These are getting their pollen flowers in early in the season. This one here is actually blocking the doorway a lot this time. I'm gonna have to like try to twist it and things. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to cut some of the branches and things. There's the one of the cats. It got pretty big. It got like twice as big. But as you can see, it's pretty much right here is where I'm gonna only keep to potting. That was a kitten before, I think, and it had a brother, and the brother had passed away. But that one is actually, one of the small guys. But it got 3 times as big in 1 year or something. I don't know. And then I found this palm tree, but the problem with this thing is, it's got new growth coming out of it and stuff with the shoot, but it's just basically in some bad dirt that I'm pretty sure there might be some worms in there, so that's why some of this is happening, and it usually happens to conserve its situation. But I found it in things, and it's barely hanging on just because there's some worms down in there. I try to flood it and keep the worms, but if I were to, I'm planning to try to tip this over and basically have it, or give it some clean soil. And with those types of palm trees, they grow dates. They're kind of like a sweet type of nut or something. This isn't doing that good, but as long as there's some soil, blah blah blah, it has some water moisture. Another planter, and that's the other tree that I found. I actually put some creek fish in here, and I'm thinking, well, there are a lot of mosquitoes in here, and now there are hardly any mosquitoes. Either they, just they finally developed and flew away, but there's a few fish in here that I could try to look for, but I'm pretty sure the cat tries to jump in here and things like that. But those fish hide really nice and things. But in September, when that creek starts drying again, I could probably get some more of that. There's some more of this plum tree. It actually it was a cutting and things, and then I gave it this straight stick and things, and basically yeah. And then there's some more of this prickly looking type of cilantro, but I'm not sure exactly. There's a lot of cool little looks and things. I keep a dirt pile over there from trying to and I have some orchid flowers growing in January, February. This is a real nice plant. It's a really nice looking leaf, and it grows with this having this grass and foliage type. It eats the other type of things inside the dirt, the other minerals. The apple tree isn't leafing right now, but towards the middle of spring and summer, it's going to have some nice leaf. So yeah, this is pretty much some of the plants that I have. I'm pretty sure this is a potato plant. I put a bunch of potatoes down in here, and by the potato plant I've got this cactus that I found. I'm pretty sure it's like, thanks. It's aloe vera type and things like that. But I'm really glad, I knew this was going to happen from last year and things, but, I'm just trying to, so I got the main important plants are pretty much this plum tree that's been propagated, and it's got pretty good plums, and hopefully, it takes care, hopefully the worms and things aren't, and birds or whatever don't mess with that. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and the apple tree, and all through here, I know I wanted to do pond stuff and things, but I'm just going to keep it planters and, just sift out soils and, manage some of these larger, nicer, greener plants. I try to water it, just to make it feel, nicely, like it's a nice water place. Here's pretty much a lettuce that people or snails and things are on and like to mess with. So these grow out of different minerals within the soil, and it's pretty easy stuff, something interesting, but coming out and harvesting them is pretty much the final goal. And maybe planting them for something better, but and propagating and things like that would be pretty interesting. So let me just finish up this video. I really haven't planned on much else. It's just enjoying seeing some potential in in some nice stuff. It's nice in some nice plants, and you know, having this pool here, I could really grow out potters or planters, you know. So thanks for watching YouTube, you know, and try to learn about aqua plants and things. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good day. Bye.